What's good, YouTube? Today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some Shotzzy gameplay, but not just the whole map. We're going to be going through specific clips and how he uses movement to get the advantage and finesse in gunfights. This is against LA Thieves in an insane scrim as well, so it's going to be high quality Call of Duty. This is stream, so you know they're going a little bit harder. Maybe not, I don't know, maybe conspiracy theory off, but I know, you know, scrims are streamed. They know thousands of people are watching that. They're going hard, you know what I'm saying, even though it is scrim. So let's break it down and see what this boy does. So first clip we have right here, it's going to be on a P2 on Scar. We're going to go through. So Shotzzy dies right now. Okay, as he dies, you can see roughly where the opponents are coming from, and you can see where his teammates are. So right now, okay, so we know the picture. If you guys haven't played this map or haven't really had a chance to use competitive yet, that's okay, because we're going to be breaking down how he uses movement regardless of the map and what he does. Okay, so right now the picture, 3 go down on the kill feed, so that's what we're going to be looking at to see what's kind of going on. Going to go through and look what he does here. Okay, so he's going to go across, he's going to go up top with his knife out. Okay, as soon as we get this first kill, we have a bit of information. One thing I always say to a teammate is pushing out gives you so much more cover and just more awareness of where people are. So now we know from the player on the right that this area is at least safe. So look what he does here. He's going to go through, going to go across, he's going to jump into his slide right now. Okay, so Shotzzy gets pushed up, and this is where your decision making is crucial. The amount of times I've seen people in this position, and what they normally do is they'll go somewhere like this. They'll go to this head glitch here, and they'll watch like this. They'll watch over the left. It's not a bad spot. The only issue is you could be seen from there, right? So you could easily get killed without your teammates helping you. For example, let's say I'm standing here. Imagine I'm playing right here, and there was an opponent in front of a teammate in front of me, okay, looking this way. He could get killed round this corner from this X area. He could get shot from there, and I wouldn't be able to see that unless I move forward. So the point is, you want to help each other, you want to trade efficiently. So look what Shotzzy does. He's going to go through, he's going to use the equipment, go through and realize, okay, I got a good spot, and he's just going to wait here. He's going to go prone, okay, and now this is going to give him a really good kind of pushed out area without overcommitting. So he's going to chill, take his time. He knows right now he's responsible for holding the top. His teammate's got his own kind of front. It's going to be Hook. He's got his own area. Shotzzy's going to watch the top, and he's just going to play a bit of an off angle, try to hold it, try to wait, get forward, get forward, get forward. And now he's in a really good spot. You see, he's going to play prone and just play an off angle, because then if this guy goes up the stairs, Shotzzy should have a free kill. Goes through. As soon as he realizes there's an extra person, he goes across, and now look, you can see here, this player is just not ready for it. He gets one, and as he gets the first kill, immediately he pushes the cut, and look, he's ready for the second. So you see how he uses his movement to get through, get the first kill, immediately push forward. Look at his centering, perfect right there. Gets a second, is going to turn around immediately and start fighting the other side. But that's how you can use movement just to get a little bit more active, okay? We're now going to go to another clip a little bit forward. Don't worry, your boy's got timestamps now. Become a professional, you know what I'm saying? I've got timestamps, don't worry about it. So we're going to go across right now to 7 minutes here, and we're going to see what he does in this next situation. First, we're going to see the power of the off angle, okay? I always mention this, I always talk about this. The off angle, you want to play credit spots to guarantee the first kill. This is where people are going to be a little bit less predictable. It's gonna be hard for them to find you, okay? Put my card, give me a second. On the keyboard, actually. Yo, I use too many wireless things, bro, and they always need charging. If you guys are in the stream, you know, bro. Sometimes my headset just needs charging. I'm moving my big head, running around, getting a charger. All right, we're gonna go back to right here, okay? So he's gonna use his knife, get into position. Look what he does here. He's gonna be in a perfect power spot. So now he's responsible for holding this area. You can see earlier, let's talk about the transition. Why did he move? What was the difference, okay? Right now, this is the spot you want to be in. You want to be right here, and you want to be watching in front, okay? But the only problem is, if middle is open, we call this mid cut. If middle is open, somebody could go through, and they could come around, and they could easily pinch you. So right now, this isn't an ideal spot because you're a little bit vulnerable, but it's a good spot to watch left and middle. So he's trying to hopefully catch somebody off guard and make a play. So what he's doing now is he's waiting for his teammate to come through middle. So that you see he's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. As soon as his teammate behind him now, you can see this is what's called kind of like taking up space on the map. So the teammate behind him, he'll definitely communicate, pick up my mid alley, and then he'll go forward. So you basically give each other like help. So now he's going to go through, you see he's going to get across. Now he's going to watch across, and look what he does there. So he's holding this nice and simple, and he gets to the cut first. The reason you want to get to this cut first is, as you see there, is because you're going to have an easier gunfight. So he gets the first kill. Now immediately, look what he does here. He realizes, okay, there's one more there. At the same time, his teammate dies middle. So this is where you want to use movement as soon as possible to reposition. So right now, he's over there. The opponent coming around the corner is going to pre-aim this spot, but look what he does. Slides to the right and gets the kill. Very, very subtle movement there, but look, immediately he sees the minimap, straight away repositions, and that extra angle just opens up the map a little bit for him. He's by himself now. He's going to turn around and try to make the most out of the situation. He does get taken away there. Now we're going to move over a little bit later in the game, about 3 minutes in. We're going to go to 10 minutes and 35. Let's see what Shotzzy does here, how to use his movement. We still got a couple of clips, so don't you worry about it. I hope you guys enjoy this new format as well. It's a bit more preparation, but I think it will be good to just get straight to the point of you know, how he's using specific mechanics. And let me know what pro you want to see next as well, because I would love to do more pro breakdowns about how they use specific things. Okay, look what he does here. I really like this play. So first of all, he's going to go across. He's going to get the free kill on Hydra, right? This is going to be a freebie. He makes him weak, but it's more this bit right here. Okay, so in this moment, he's going to be fighting Kenny. Kenny's right there looking at him, okay? So in this situation, what you want to do is, as you're jumping off the window, as you're repositioning, you want to get a few shots just to give you the advantage. So look, he shoots him. As he jumps off, you see he tries to shoot. Now, this is where the decision making is crucial. What most people would most likely do is probably go to this head glitch and watch over. So if I'm Kenny on the hill there, I'm most likely pre-aiming this head glitch, right? Because that's the power spot. But what Shotzzy does is going to be a little bit different. He's going to use his Omni movement to play a little bit of a wider angle. So look what he does. He ends up going through. He ends up sliding into a prone in the open. Now, I don't necessarily think this is the best play in the world. I think what he could have done, if you're really, really being hypercritical here, and this is the 3-time world champ, so, you know, I'm not judging him, of course, but I know in the moment, sometimes you make plays that maybe aren't 100%, you know, what you want to do. But what could have been a really good play here is shouldering, shooting, and then backing away and then doing it, right? Just to give yourself the health. But look what he does. He ends up sliding into the open, into a prone, and you can see he plays a little bit more of an off angle. But you can see the danger in this. He's only 22% health. I just thought it was interesting how he approached the gunfight. But like I said, there's also a danger to that. If you want to guarantee the fight, I think you shoulder, get some shots off, then you re-challenge. But the thing you do there is you lose a little bit of speed. So you've got to kind of, you know, pick and choose what you want to do there. And sometimes it's worth just pushing up. Okay, we're going to move to raid here. And I think this opening break was really, really impressive. Look what he does here. He's going to go through with the knife out, and what you're going to see is just how he uses movement to once again finesse, but how like annoying it is for the opponents and how useful it is for your team when you have somebody getting aggressive with movement and just finessing. Look what he does. So right now he's going to go through. He sees the first player, nice and easy, gets that kill, but then he gets aggressive off the information. So you see he ends up getting the nade kill. This player here is going to get aggressive, help his teammates shoot them. So look at that, he gets the kill. Now as soon as he gets 3 down, I always talk about this when I'm playing, when I'm coaching, whatever it may be. I always say push, push, push. Somebody needs to get the cuts. Right now we have 3 people around the hill. Somebody needs to push that laundry area and just funnel them through, and somebody could, you know, get more information mid perhaps. But right now the most important thing is getting laundry. So you see that the teammate right there is actually Hook. Hook was actually pushing up laundry, but as soon as he dies, Shotzzy picks up the gap, goes through, gets the trade, and look what he does. Even with 12% health, no hesitation, goes, gets aggressive. And this is where you want to play Creddy. I think what he should have done here is just stayed here, tucked into a corner. You can see it's not going to work out perfectly, but you can see what he's trying to do. So right now, I think he should have stayed here and tucked into a corner. I think he would have got a free kill. But as you see right here, he ends up getting a little bit too aggressive, and you see right now it ends up, you know, not working out. But I think that could have been a potential 2-piece, and it was good to see what he does there and how he reacts. But even right there, worst case scenario, you die. Look what he does. He makes him a little bit weak, and he gets the information. So now straight away he says, scrap in laundry and 1 more in laundry. And he gives his team the perfect information. They're able to go through, and you see Dashy's able to kill Hydra. Kenny's now dead as well, and then it's just scrap left in laundry. So you can see how plays can kind of go forward as well, okay? We're going to move over a little bit forward here, just to literally the next hill, to see what he does in this next situation. So right now you're going to see off the break, we're going to go through. He's going to jump across, get through, try to play his life here. Even that play right there, small detail, but he knows, right, I'm going to get across this. As he gets across this, just add some flare points. As he jumps, chucks a stun, stuns the guy in the hill, constantly helping his team out. He's now 10% health. He's going for a pinch here to retake the side from P2. And look what he does. He's going to go through. He's going for a full pinch here. What you always want to do is play different angles. So he's going to go across, slide cancel. He's trying to find the guy anchoring. He thinks, right, someone's around it, let me find him. He goes through. Now this guy's going to be on the side window. I forgot what this area is called, but he's going to go through. He sees him in the red dot. So what do? We always want a camera, okay? So if you see someone right there, you want to literally just break their camera, just walk around, slide, cancel. So the way you do that is you press your slide button and then you press the jump button, and all it does is breaks their camera. And you're going to see right here, look at this, slide cancels on that guy's screen who's Kenny. He's not going to see Shotzzy in time, and he's one shot. He's going to get the kill. As soon as he gets the kill though, let's think bigger picture, right? Where's his team? His team's both dead now, okay? His team's both dead. So he knows he's the only one at the back. So look what he does. He gets the first kill, instantly turns around, repositions, and chows that guy. So you could just see the decision making with speed there. He's going to go through, and now if you look at the minimap, his teammates are going to be behind him, and he's going to be good to go. Again, really good play there just to get across. Gets another kill in the process there, and now he's able to rotate over. Let's move over to the next kill right here. It's going to be 14 minutes 50. Let's see what he does here in basketball here. I think he uses a crazy wall bounce there. Let's see what he does. So he's going to go through. He's going to break in right now. He's going to get aggressive. You see he goes across. He makes his player one shot. He's going to get the kill, sees the second player, gonna go through, get the second kill. Perfect. Okay, let's see what he does right here in this next moment. So you can see he's by himself on time. He's got somebody on his left now. He's gonna be responsible on the right side. This is a really good play what he does. 24 seconds left, just gonna hold this angle. He's gonna hold the right here, and you see his teammates with him on the left. They're getting kind of funneled here, and look what he does here, okay? He backs away, he's in a 1v3. He gets the first kill, and did you see what he just did there? He just put Ken in a montage. So this is a great play. He's going to back away there, use Dash's help, go through, gets the first kill. In this moment, this is more like a reaction, but these are the plays that could absolutely win you games, okay? Look what he does. As soon as he gets the first kill, this is just a reaction play, and you just absolutely love to see it. He gets the first kill. As he's getting traded now, his first thought is, okay, I obviously don't have the advantage. Like in this moment, it's a pure reaction because you don't have a lot of time to think, but sees his opponent and he's like, okay, how do I finesse? Like, what can I do here to just gain the advantage? So as soon as he sees his player in, you want to use some sort of movement. In other Call of Duties, you would use maybe a jump here or a drop shot to kind of just use some movement. Last year, you would maybe use a sideward slide to the right. This year, what you're going to be able to do is this. You're going to be able to bounce off the wall and just throw off the opponent's centering. It's, again, a reaction play, but you have to be able to do it in that moment. And now, look, you can see 15 seconds left. He gets a two-piece. Look at his health though, 12%. So the third guy is more than likely on the other side, right? So what you don't want to do now is you don't want to shoulder just yet because you're only 10% health. So you're just going to wait. You see he waits for a second, dodges the nade, backs away, buys so much time for himself. Even though he gets naded, look, he's going to go forward, go backwards in time, sees that guy out in the open. So now he's like, that guy's getting impatient. He's chasing the kill. So now he's going to punish him with a slide cancel. So he slide cancels, gets a kill. Phenomenal stuff. He gets a three-piece there, but look how much time he just got in a 1v3. He just got himself a three-piece, and he just got himself another 12 seconds there. He also got rid of them having 10 seconds. So he's contested 10 seconds. He's got 10 seconds of his own. He's got a three-piece, and now he knows exactly where they are. They're going to spawn through pool side. It's a great play overall, and just another example of how you can use movement to get that extra edge in gunfights, okay? Let's move a little bit forward here. Thieves do a really good job right now, just kind of getting some time there. Oh, I thought they did, but looks like Optic are kind of running in this map. But this was a really good scrim in terms of like both teams really even. It's going to be an exciting battle all year. I'm sorry if I talk fast. I know I do. All right, I apologize. I just like talking at a fast speed. I actually watch videos on a 1.5 speed as well, so I feel like that's a big variable, but I enjoy it. So yeah, I'm sorry, just don't hate me. Hey, we're gonna go through into this next moment here. We're gonna be breaking P1 from raid this side. Let's see what he does. It's gonna go across right now. In this moment, you see he's gonna just literally get stuck in here, and once again, look what he does here. Okay, gonna go through. He jumps. He sees his player. As soon as he gets into cover, the opponent's probably not going to expect the reach out, so he goes for a reach out, immediately takes him out, pushes forward, gets a second kill, once again goes through. Now he gets two-piece. He's going to use his equipment. He's going to stun the third guy. There's a third on the right here, and once again just going to use his cover. Do you see what he does in these small tight areas? Look, he's going to shoulder. We'll slow it down to show you. He shoulders, then he backs away. He just gets the information. Then he slides to the left and is able to get the kill. And just like that, he gets a three-piece. But you just want to get the information. Now you can see he's going to once again take his time. He pushes the left here. He's once again going to reposition. As he realizes, okay, this guy's not pushing me. So right here, he realizes, okay, I don't have time. I'm trying to back away. He thinks he's getting pushed, but he's like, oh, I've got a few more seconds. Let me back away even more into cover. And there you go. He plays by the hip. The opponent overcommits, and then he's able to make him one shot. He gets pinched right there. But again, you can see the small details, okay? Not long after, literally 20 seconds after, you're going to see how he uses his movement to finesse in this next live here. So we're going to go through, see what he does right here. So he's going to get his gun out. We're going to see what he does from the left side. He's going to get a submachine gun out for the Dravik, pinches through money. And this is where the trades are super important, okay? So what you want to do when you're playing is just make your life as valuable as possible. Make sure you're getting the most out of every single life, okay? So look, he's going to go across. Look what he does. Goes through money window. He sees the first player, okay? This should be a fairly simple trade. He gets the kill. Now, most scenarios, what you're going to see is the opponent at the front of the hill. He's going to be able to slide around and trade Shotzzy. So this is about knowing not to get too greedy and being happy with what you have, okay? So what he's going to do right now, as you're going to see, he's going to go through. He's going to get the first kill. Instead of pushing in the time, he realizes the situation. There's his opponent on my left. Let me play for him first. Let me kind of play for, you know, just making him weak and getting some information. So he's going to go through, he's going to back away, and he ends up making a crazy, crazy play there. Look what he does. So he gets the first kill, which is obviously his job, right? The trade is the necessity. This is now a luxury. Look what he does. He goes to the right, pre-fires it, insane kill, and then he sees a third. Again, he's done his job, and he's done more than his job. He's got a 2-piece. Whenever you have a 4v4, your job is to win your 1, okay, and trade the opponent. If you take out 2 of their 4, you've taken out half their team. You have given your teammates a 3v2. They should be able to win that. But look what he does. He gets 2, and in this moment, it's about having the knowledge and the awareness to say, oh, okay, this is the 50-50. Let me just back away for a second. So look what he does. He backs away, and I want you to see what he does as he shoots. He gets the first one. He sees this guy. He backs away. He starts to pre-fire. And every second he buys now, he's also buying his teammate time. Not only did he buy his teammate time through middle, he's made Kenny one shot, okay? So now, Hook has had a few extra seconds. If Shotzzy died earlier here, this is what would have happened. Kenny and Abizi would have watched the front kitchen, and they would have had a free kill on Hook, and it would have been a better hold for Thieves. But because he gets 2, he makes the third one shot, and he gives time to Hook. Look what happens. Hook, again, this is a great play from Hook. You have to be aggressive in that moment, knowing the information. He's just going to slide in, and look what happens. He goes right in, he kills Kenny. So now that basically meant Shotzzy just contributed to 3 kills in that moment. And that is what I mean by impact. You want to make sure it's not necessarily just about the kills, it's the impact you have on the game, okay? The next few minutes, I think Thieves make a really good play to just kind of get back in the time. I keep saying that, but they have the time. Maybe I'm faded, but hey, I think, yeah, Thieves do a good job on the basket. It was this basketball here. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So you're going to see the next few minutes, nothing really happens in terms of Shotzzy's POV. The game has swings and, you know, stuff like that. So we're going to move over all the way here to Den now, okay? So we're going to move over to Den, and this is where we're going to talk about the same situations on a different map. So we're going to move over to 25 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's see what happens right there, okay? So you can see in this situation here, we're breaking the P3, going to go through, and let's see what happens. So he ends up dying, he's going to respawn, and we're going to be taking the hill from this side. Okay, let's see what he does here. Goes through middle, he sees his teammates get 2-piece. So right now, he's trying to get aggressive. What I personally would do here is probably hold and wait for my teammates to repinch. You see he gets a little bit aggressive here. I personally feel like he should have died here. This probably isn't the best play off the break here, just because he's by himself. But look what he does. He ends up going through with a wall bounce. And do you notice his centering here? Because this is super crucial to the gunfight. As he's wall bouncing, look at his crosshair. His crosshair is ready for the fight. He gets the first kill and backs away. Now, what he's just done, he's just made a play where the player on the hill, Kenny, was watching middle, and the other guy was probably watching the right, okay? But now that he kills Kenny, the opponent watching the right, he instantly has to turn and watch middle again. So now his right is open. Who's now there? Optic's teammate, Shotzzy's teammate, right? So he's automatically made his lane easier for his team, and the difference here as well is not being too aggressive. If Shotzzy stayed there and died, then what would have happened is the guy that killed Shotzzy would have just turned around again and got his original lane. But you see, he plays his life for a second, backs away, he waits, he then gets his teammates kill, then he pushes through, and now look, he shoulders again, he shoulders again, he shoulders again. And do you see how annoying he's just being here? Because the player watching middle, he's watching the whole of middle. His teammate thinks middle's safe. So this player here, he's like, oh, mid safe. He repositions, and now look, Shotzzy's just going to be annoying. Look, he's going to be annoying. He's going to kill Abizi. Abizi was fighting Dashi. Him being here, just being annoying. He gets an extra kill, and now he's going to go through with his teammates, and now they're able to kill Hydra, who was watching middle. So it's just these small details about playing your life that really, really does add up, okay? Let's move over a little bit later in the game here, about 2 minutes more. We're going to go to 28 minutes here to see what he does once again. So we're going to go across here keep going through. Right now we're in a little bit of a deficit, and let's see what we do here, how we get back into the game. Okay, so we're going to go across into a P1 area, so on the second rotation, and let's just see what he does here. So off the break, he's going to go through. I believe he uses some good movement to hold the hill, if I remember correctly, but he's going to go across right now, gets the first shots off, and now he sees he's doing one at a time, going to go through, and look what he does here. Okay, this is the new mechanic. Once again, you're seeing it in raid, you're seeing it in den. It's just how we can use the wall bounce to get a few more kills a map here, and how it can really help you. So look what he does here. He backs away, he lines up the area, he knows they're coming from that area, he's just going to make a nice little play here, go for a wall bounce, and again, that kill, it just unlocks the map a little bit. So look what he does. He gets on time, he sees one, he makes him weak, he knows that Kenny's weak, he saw the health bar, so now as he reloads, he's going to stand on the other side of it, because Kenny is more likely going to pre-aim this area, the right. But look what he does. He's going to jump, and now you can see Kenny's not really seeing him. Great shots, is able to kill him, and now he's able to hold Dojo from a more set up position rather than giving up map control. He can now watch the actual cross. His teammates are going to watch over him. So look, Shotzzy's got this area there, you got his teammate kind of helping him, and then you have the teammate window watching over. So now we have a good setup. Ideally, I like to have somebody actually watching that P3 from P3, just because I feel like this angle isn't the best, but you sometimes have to make do. And you can see it just worked out really, really good. He gets a kill, and now look how much time they're able to soak. Again, using the wall bounce, he's able to get another 15, 20 seconds. You see both maps now, how the wall bounce has saved him maybe 20, 30 seconds at a time, and it's super, super crucial. Let's move over to 30-minute mark and see what he does here. Once again, he's going to go through into P3, and right now, Thieves having a great map here. You can see Optic really need to get something going to get back into this one. Great play from Hydra to get aggressive there and get to kill, but let's see what Shotzzy does and how he's able to make a play here. So immediately he spawns Dojo, he gets 3-piece, he's going to go across right now. Great kill on the first player here. Okay, that play was something that, you know, it's a really, really difficult kill because the other opponent knows where he is, but look what he does with the second kill. It's all about the off angle. So he goes through, he gets the first kill. This was just a great reaction kill. And then you can see his teammates right there. It's a BZ. But just look at the decision making from Shotzzy right now to kind of go through and kind of tuck into the corner. He realizes that a BZ doesn't push this area, so he has to be taking the outer route, or he's just waiting there. So you see he just holds it. He just holds it and plays an off angle. He chills, he chills, he chills. He finally gets him in an off angle, gets the second, goes through here. He's going to go across. Now, right now, you see he's 94% health. What he could have done is right now, is just stay down. He could have shot once and stay down like there, but he ends up challenging the gunfight. So what would have been like a 10 out of 10 play is get this kill, shoulder this or pump it like that, and just right now, as he shoots, go prone. This would have been a perfect play because as he's shooting, he could have went prone and made that guy like his health like there. He could have made Kenny's health like that. And then as he goes prone, his teammate would have literally ran through middle. And then by the time his teammate gets right there, then Shotzzy could have peeked up again. Now, in the moment, it's the difficult thing to do because it's so many micro mechanic decisions in a few seconds, you know. But he does a great play. He gets two. He still makes him weak. But if he wanted to value his life there, he could have went for a one pump just to give himself an extra second or two there for his teammates. But you can see, like, from the most part, when I'm watching these pros and people like Shotzzy, it's the impact on the game and, you know, the decision making that makes him so good. And it's like consistently being able to do that. And I feel like when I'm coaching people or watching them, like, they're so focused on the scoreline, right? But you can see how you can actually make plays that don't necessarily reflect on the scoreboard, right? And all kills are not equal. It's just like you have to have a wider range of analyzing the game from your own perspective, right? To say, okay, I'm not positive, or yes, I'm neutral, or yes, I'm positive too, and my teammate's got 10 more kills, but like, what is it? It's not just, oh my god, he's got more kills than me. There's so many more layers to the game. So we're going to move across to this area here, the situation, we're on a P4, and what we're going to see is the opponents actually have the back spawns. Now, you want the back spawns, and you want to push the team out P2. So right now we're going to go across right now. You see two go down, and now we actually have a spot where we're about a 2v2. Let's see what we do here. So he's going to go through. He's going to repinch through server room. Going to go across. He sees the first player gets the kill immediately. Okay, this is about taking map control. What you want to do in this situation is constantly look at your mini map. So I want to show you how this actually flips and how, again, Shotzzy was impactful here. So right now, most people would probably go through and push the back here, but you see he takes the angle, goes across, and just this decision making as well. I like either play. I like either reinforcing your teammates there and maybe getting the spawn, or repinching. As long as it works out, I'm easy, but you got to make sure that you know where your teammates are and how you're working with it, to be honest with you. So look what he does. He goes through, his teammate goes through the back. So he's going to kind of sneak through server room, goes across, and I want you to notice right now, okay? As soon as he gets the kill, Mercules gets a 2-piece. Mercules has cleared the back. So what that means is Optic are going to spawn there, okay? So Optic are going to spawn in that back area. And this is where I always say to people, if you are the most pushed up, stay the most pushed up. The amount of people that I've watched in Shotzzy's position right now go and hide on time. This is not what you want to do, okay? You are the player pushed up. So right now you are there. Your teammate is there. If you look at pushed up, you are player 1. He is player 2. The people behind him will be player 3 and 4, okay? This is what you do. 3 pushes middle. 4 can kind of just hold the back low key, maybe hold bottom server and just kind of block the spawns or just watch that area and reinforce where needed. 2 should sit on the time. 1 is everything. 1 should go forward and play an off angle, and 1 should start setting up for the front push, because the opponents are coming through this area. They're going to come through P2, so you want 1 to put pressure on them. You want 1 to get a free kill. So look what Shotzzy does and how he's able to make that play. He's going to go across right now. And like I said, he's going to push forward, push forward, push forward. He's going to hold the angle now from a forward position. And you're going to see, with 30 seconds left, how much more map control he has. He's able to call out, no one's at the front, no one's at the front. Okay, 1's at the front now. Now, this is where I think Shotzzy could have played a bit smarter. Right here. I personally feel like Shotzzy could have pushed up a bit further here, to be honest with you. I feel like he could have maybe pushed up there, but I could see maybe the timing would have been off. But I think if Shotzzy tucks into that corner there, he's in a nice off angle, he's able to make a play. But I don't think his positioning was the best, but what he does after is so good. And this is what I think is his best attribute, his ability to play his life. This is not on the scoreboard, this is not on the stat line, but this is pure perfection. He goes through and he makes an okay play, an excellent play. Look what happens. He goes across, and like I said, I think this angle could have been a little bit better from him. He could have pushed up a little bit further. He gets the call, he gets taken out. He's 1 shot. Okay, he's on 10% health. He just tucks away. He just tucks away. And now he's making the opponent make the play. Don't give them a freebie. Don't give them the kill, right? Yes, you messed up a little bit. You get caught with your pants down. Right here, he gets caught. Okay, whatever. He gets caught, he gets shot. In this moment, it's about having the awareness to say, you know what? I'm 1v2. Okay, I can't take this fight. Most people are like, I'm going to go down, take 1 with me. He's like, no, I'm going to play my life. Boom. Okay, now, this is where it gets interesting. He's 1 shot. For Hydra to kill him now, Hydra has to jump in this window. Okay, but if he jumps in the window, you got Mercules right there. Mercules is watching the window. Okay, so now you second guess. You, as the opponents, you're in a 2v4. If you're the opponents right now, you need the number advantage to break this. There's 25 seconds left. So if Hydra jumps in and kills Shotzzy but gets traded, you're now leaving Scrap in a 3v1. So you actually, you lose your numbers. So you're basically really fighting. You're basically really fighting for Hydra. So let's see what he does here. He goes across. So you're really fighting for Shotzzy. He goes across, he waits, his health starts to regenerate now. And look at that, he's able to go through again and he just holds his line. And now look, he's able to go across and get the kill. So not only did he play his life so well, he slowed them down, he held server room, and he just put the pressure back on them. He said, right, you want to kill me? You're gonna have to work for it. And if you're working for it, my teammate's right there. And it's just these small details. As he does that, he goes through, he gets help right there, Hoot gets across, he gets the trade, he realizes someone's server room, he takes the fight to server room, sides across, gets the trade, gets a 2-piece, and look at that. It's a perfect hold there. Not only does he get the kill, this is where the minimap comes in. It's so clutch, okay? He gets the kill right here, he watches the front, look at the minimap with me. Minimap, 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 minimap. He sees, oh, hang on, teammate there. His teammate would have commed, because it's easier. His teammate would have commed that. I spawned out. If he says I spawned out, you know the front's clear, because he spawned there, the front's clear. He instantly turns around, the guy comes server room, he gets a 3-piece. And that is the play. That is a phenomenal play. He's going to back away here, hold this angle, he gets another kill. Just a great play there from the boy Shotzzy. Okay, we've got a couple more clips here. It's actually going to be on overdrive, so we're going to push all the way forward now into the next map. I think this, yeah, should be done. Okay, there's one more play, then we move. Okay, one more play. So this is once again a situation where, yeah, I remember this. He goes through middle, Again, it's not a lot of time here, but you can see a really like bad spot here. He ends up making it work really well, and the reason he's overcommitting and over pushing is just because they can win off the next hill. So he goes across, his centering is perfect, gets one, gets a second, but look what he does here again. Okay, he goes through, pushes forward, pushes forward, pushes forward, and this is about getting to the cut quicker than your opponent. I want you to notice a small detail. When he gets the kill, don't I always say, get aggressive, push the cut, push the cut, push the cut, and this is why I would say this, okay? Because he goes across, goes across, right there. And look at that. He gets to the cut. They're not ready for the fight. Gets one. But this is the most important play. It's not the kill. It's how he repositions. He slides across. He sees them both. He's like, oh shit, there's someone on my right. I want you to focus on this small detail because I love this play. Look what he does, okay? He gets right here. He notices, okay, there's one there. There's one there. He could just shoot him, but look what he does. Look at the little jump, the subtle jump here. He wants to fight one at a time. So he's, oh shit, two there. Jumps to the right. He then is able to just fight one, and then he makes the other guy commit with him. So if the other guy slowed down, he would have been able to take them both gunfights one by one. And that's just a small detail, okay? We got one more clip on Overload that I want to go through, and then we'll end the video there. This is a 30-minute breakdown of specific clips. If you guys are trying to play that Shotzzy, I mean, I got you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Took a lot of work to get these actual timestamps, you know what I'm saying? So we get rid of the fluff, we get straight to the action. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Okay, let's go through to 39 minutes 38, and there you go. Okay, what does the boy do? What does Shotzzy do in this next situation? You're gonna go across, he's gonna die off spawn. What does he do? Remember what we said, his best attribute is playing his life, is finessing, and we're gonna see an absolute abundance of that with 15 seconds left to go. His teammates get 2-piece right now. He's gonna go across, he's gonna get the first player, nice and easy trade. He gets a second. Okay, again, he's done a great job. It's a 2v2, phenomenal stuff. He's going to go across right now. He's weak, so what does he do? Plays his life. His teammate gets aggressive. He ends up going across and dying here. Okay, so now let's see what he does. Okay, in this situation, once again, he has the opponents in a spot where they're a little bit like out in the open, but this is where you want to play your life. Forget the time for a second because the round's almost over, but just in general, what you want to do here, okay? Shotzzy wants to play his life to maintain this map control. Once he's protecting this overload as well, but just in general, you want to like hold the map control. So look what he does, okay? He goes through, he plays an angle, he's going to make him weak and back away. Right now, he's one shot. If Shotzzy died here, the opponents would have pushed through. Not only is he playing his life and shouldering, okay, he's making it difficult for them to push because he's just playing his life. He keeps peeking out, but at the same time, he also knows his teammate has his cross. So he doesn't need to die here. All he needs to do is just keep shouldering and just shouldering to just put pressure on them so that they are focus. So he actually wants the opponents to look forward. He wants them to look at Shotzzy. He wants them, guys, look at me, so that they don't look at his teammate on the stairs. So if they do get aggressive and slide across, the teammate on the stairs fries them. So look what he does. He plays his life, he shoulders, look, he's just gonna shoulder, back away, and then when his teammate shoots him, he just peeks out and gets a shot as well. And he just uses his movement to make the game easier for his team. I think it's so crucial to do that, and that is going to be how to use movement like Optic Shotzzy. If you guys enjoy, drop a like, subscribe. I am working on my Black Ops 7 guide. It's going to be a one-off guide where you guys can get, and guess what, you could also get every single guide included. I'm going to make one guide, I'm going to keep updating it. It's going to be called Arv's Call of Duty guide. It's going to have all my resources, it's going to have everything. We're going to have exclusive videos on there, hopefully. I don't know how that's going to work, I need to look at it, but we're going to have, you know, we're going to have our guide, we're going to have checklists, we're going to have just tips and tricks, we're going to have everything on a new Arv Call of Duty guide. And I'm going to see how it works and how I can maybe have videos exclusive, so I can do maybe more pro breakdowns like this, exclusive just to the guide. Hey, it's going to be fun. We're going to get active, we're going to see how it is. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.